Hello everybody, we are back with the Rams franchise. Last time out, we ended up losing for the first time this season. We blew a lead against Arizona and fell 30-23. The main reason that we choked that game away was the play of our quarterback Josh Rosen. He has been off as of late. He tossed 3 interceptions against Arizona, and the game before that against Buffalo, he threw 2 interceptions in that one. And it's not like it will be getting easier all of a sudden. We are taking on an Eagles team that ranks 11th against the pass in the NFL this year. And to make matters even worse, we'll be dealing with some bad weather. So I think it is in our best interest if we try and take some pressure off of Josh Rosen and play to the elements. We have the goal today to rack up 150 yards on the ground or more and beat this Eagles team that we did beat last year in the NFC Championship Game, 27-10. This season, Philadelphia, they have gotten off to a middling start. They are 4-3 and have dealt with some injuries. They do still have Jalen Hurts as their starting quarterback, and he's a dynamic player, but around him, it's been a lot of injuries. A.J. Brown just got back from a partially torn ACL. They have been without their top 2 running backs in DeAndre Swift and Otis Best. So right now they have just 1 running back healthy on the roster in Danny Lynch. So the best way to slow down this Philadelphia offense, at least today in the rain and wind, will be to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket and not let him beat us with his legs, because that will put a lot of pressure on Danny Lynch to outperform what he has been doing this season on the ground. And he is their only running back they have on the roster. Kind of a weird decision to not sign anybody, but that's what the Eagles are doing right now. The Philadelphia defense, like I said, they're pretty good against the pass. They rank 11th in the NFL. They're 13th in points per game allowed, but their rush defense has been bad this season. They're 26th in the NFL at stopping the run, and that is with 2 huge interior defensive linemen in Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, and Jordan Brooks at middle linebacker, who is a tackling machine. So that's just great news for us because, like I said earlier, the best way for us to move the ball today will be to try and run the ball a bunch, or hope that Josh Rosen can get out of his funk. So we'll see if we can pick up another win here and get back on the right track and win this NFC Championship Game rematch. This rainy and windy game is going to begin with a pass to Devonta Smith. He gets away from Caver, and the 6th-year man out of Alabama, who also wears number 6, is going to begin the game with a gain of 23. A quick pass to another Alabama pass catcher. It is Josh Peterson, the Eagles' number 2 tight end. He'll lose 2 yards on the reception. 3rd down. Hurts going to his left for A.J. Brown. He'll get the first down and go down in plus territory at the LA 40. This is only A.J. Brown's 2nd game back from that partially torn ACL, and he's already got his 2nd catch of the game. It'll be a gain of 5, and he's out of bounds at the 35. 3rd and short. The Eagles put their trust in Danny Lynch, their only running back that is healthy today, and he'll get the job done. He's up to the 23. The Eagles just outside the red zone. Hand it off to Lynch again. He bounces off of Jordan Fuller, is up near the 20 and going down at the 19 with a gain of 4. Do the Eagles have another 3rd down conversion in him on this opening drive? Hurts has a man wide open and he misses him. It was Dallas Goedert. He was so wide open, but Hurts just missed him. I guess the Rams have the rain and wind to thank for that one. It's a lucky break for LA, who is fortunate to only give up a field goal on this opening drive. A 3-0 lead for Philadelphia after their first drive on offense. The Rams with their first chance of the day with the ball in their hands. It is a gain of 10 for the veteran running back Antonio Gibson. Make it back-to-back carries for Gibson, who's going to follow Steve Avila. And he's going to be spun down by Kirby Joseph at the 47 of Philadelphia. After back-to-back nice runs, make it a 3rd straight run. Antonio Gibson powering his way ahead. And he's got another 10-plus yard gain, going down to 37. 3rd and short. Gibson following Lorenzo Fields and Jordan Mailata. The ex-Eagle is going to lead Gibson up to the 15. 55 yards for Gibson on this opening drive. A fake to him this time. Rosen taking a chance to the end zone. It is caught. Was he in bounds? He was. Michael Kirkpatrick has a touchdown, and the Rams have taken the lead here in the first quarter, going up 7-3. Danny Lynch, the Eagles' only running back, is going nowhere to begin this drive. 2nd and 10. Hurts has time. Wants Devonta Smith deep down the field, and he will not get the ball to him. It's picked off by Jason Taylor II, and he goes down at the 35. So the Rams are in a great spot right now, with the lead and possession in Philadelphia territory. After the big play by Jason Taylor II, Rodriguez has not much room on this run. He's going to make some and pick up a gain of 3. They'll fake it to Rodriguez on 2nd and 7. It's a pass right side to Cooper Kupp. There was nobody near him, and he's going to score. So all that talk about not throwing the ball, and Rosen has 2 passing touchdowns in the first quarter. The Rams up 14-3. Jalen Hurts, after throwing the interception, fires to his right and nearly throws another one. Jordan Fuller had his hands on it, but he just couldn't bring it down. 2nd and 10. Hurts going deep down the field. He gets it to A.J. Brown, who is behind Nolan Walker. Brown is gone. An 80-yard touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they have made this a one-score game again. We are getting late in the first quarter. Rosen and the Rams with the lead. Here is a pass right side to Mike Williams, and he's going to pick up a first down with a gain of 14. You don't see that very often out of the Rams and Mike Williams. He was lined up in the slot, and it worked out for them, as Rodriguez is going to lose a yard on first down. 3rd and 11. The Eagles are going to send a blitz. The Rams are going to check it down quickly to Cooper Kupp, and he will not get the first down. And the Rams will end up punting it away on 4th and 5. Philadelphia facing a quick 3rd and 6. Hurts is going to fire to his left for Devonta Smith, and he's got him. He has been the favorite target today, at least so far, of Jalen Hurts. Now the Eagles up near midfield facing 3rd and 10. Hurts is going to bail on the pocket and try and run for the first down, and he will not be able to. Devin White is going to make this stop. LA inside their own 30. He's going to hand it off to Gibson on a draw. He'll get a first down. The ball comes out, though, at the end of the play, and the Eagles are going to recover. Now all scoring plays and turnovers are reviewed automatically, and luckily for the Rams, Gibson, the seat of his pants, it hit the ground before the ball came out. So LA gets to keep possession. Rosen on 1st and 10 is going to take a sack. He'll be dropped by Jalen Carter. It is the 14th sack of his career. 3rd and 19. Rosen goes over the middle, and Michael Kirkpatrick will make the catch, but not get a first down. The Rams punt it away on 4th and 7. Philadelphia at their own 15 will hand it off to Danny Lynch, who is trying to get this Eagles offense going. He's got a gain of 6. Really, the first possession of the game was the best drive that the Eagles put together. They also hit the big play, obviously, to A.J. Brown, as Lynch is going to pick up a first down on a screen, going down at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the half. It is a handoff to Lynch, who runs by his own blocker, and Brian Asamoah II will stop him at the 33. 3rd and 7. Hurts is going to have his pass batted down at the line of scrimmage by Kobe Turner. So the Eagles end up punting it away again. LA looking to get their own offense going. We'll hand it off to Gibson, who just steamrolls Kirby Joseph. With a gain of 7, he's down at the 41. 3rd and 3. The Rams are going to leave it in the hands of Rosen, who goes down the field into traffic. It'll be caught by Cooper Kupp. A dive and a miss. Kupp still going inside the 5, and he's out of bounds at the 4. Another big play by Cooper Kupp, and the Rams have it goal to go now. 1st and goal, they go under center. Hand it off to Gibson, and he's going to be slammed down in the backfield by the other big defensive tackle on this Eagles team, Jordan Davis. 2nd and goal. Rosen is backing up, now moving to his right. He'll throw on the move to the end zone. It is caught by Antonio Gibson. It will be his first receiving touchdown of the season and the 3rd passing touchdown of the half for Josh Rosen. The Rams would end up missing the extra point, so it is just a 10-point lead. Here is a pass on the right side, broken up by Addison Caver. Javier Felder was the intended receiver. 3rd down. All day back there for Hurts. He'll take a chance deep down the field for Felder. It is deflected and off his back. Another pass breakup for Addison Caver. And Philadelphia ends up going 3 and out. The Rams in danger of going 3 and out as well. We'll check it down on 3rd and 6 to Anthony Allen. And he's going to go down right away, but he's got the first down. Just 2 minutes to go in the half. The Rams are trying to add on to their lead. A deep ball left side for Cooper Kupp is going to be dropped in. A perfect throw and a great catch on the sideline as the Rams in field goal range. From the 27, Rosen goes deep over the middle, and he's going to be picked off by Keely Ringo. He's going to try and take this one back. He jukes by Josh Rosen and is going to be brought down by his ex-teammate, Jordan Mailata, at the 43. So Philadelphia is going to have a chance to make this a one-score game after the mistake by Josh Rosen. Hurts spinning to his left, throwing on the move, and he throws it right back to the Rams. Addison Caver is able to pick it off. He got in front of Javier Felder, and the Rams are going to have a chance to extend their lead again. The last thing you want here is another turnover, though, so maybe they played a bit more conservative. A check down to Anthony Allen. He'll turn upfield and go down near midfield. At the 48, the Rams are going to use a timeout. 3rd and 10, with about 30 seconds to go. Rosen buying some time. Lobbing on the move. He's got a man wide open. It is Cooper Kupp, and he goes out of bounds at the 22. So the Rams are in field goal range. But maybe they can get more here. It is a handoff to Rodriguez, who is going to go down at the 14, and the Rams will use their second timeout. 3rd and 1 with under 20 seconds to go. Rosen backing up. He's got nobody open, and he can't throw the ball away. He is going to be sacked back at the 28. And the Rams are just going to call their last timeout. Bring on Tanner Brown here, who's going to try to make a kick in the rain. It is barely going to make its way inside that left upright. The Rams are able to extend their lead, and we will head into halftime of this NFC Championship Game rematch with the Rams on top of the Eagles, 23-10 at halftime. The second half of our game is already underway. The Eagles with the ball at their own 12. It is a check down to Lynch. He gets away from Culliver, but is going to step out of bounds with a gain of 7 at the 19. 2nd and 3. The Eagles are going to dial up a screen to Lynch. He stiff arms Culliver and is going to get the first down. So Lonnie Culliver having a lot of trouble bringing down Danny Lynch, and that results in a first down for Philadelphia. They'll throw it quick underneath to Devonta Smith, who is going to reel in the pass despite having a lot of traffic around him. 3rd down. Hurts is going to roll into pressure, and he'll be swung to the ground by Byron Young way back at the 20, a loss of 16, and the Eagles will end up punting it away. So a big play there by Byron Young, and the Rams take over near midfield. A gain of 4 there for Antonio Gibson. 3rd and 6. Rosen back to throw. He will step up, and he's going to try and scramble for the first. He'll slide down awkwardly, and they do give him the first down. From the 41 of Philadelphia, it is 3rd and 10 for L.A. Rosen has a man wide open. It is Jamal Holcomb. He'll juke by Keely Ringo, who is able to get his first career interception in the NFL earlier. And Holcomb puts L.A. in the red zone. 3rd and 11 from the 19. Rosen is going to step up, and he runs right into a defender. Jalen Carter will make a touchdown-saving tackle, I believe. So L.A. brings on Tanner Brown on 4th and 9, and his kick is down the middle. And L.A. does extend their lead. Still a 2-score game here in the 3rd quarter. A handoff to Danny Lynch, who is going to showcase some very good vision and get a first down. It looked like he had a lot of defenders there to bring him down, but he just bounces the run outside and gets a first down out of it. A deep ball left side to A.J. Brown. He'll make the catch on the sideline. Nolan Walker having some trouble covering A.J. Brown today. Hurts to his right, checks it down, and that is going to be a loss of a few. Danny Lynch couldn't get away from Devin White after making the catch. 3rd down. The 3rd quarter winding down. Jalen Hurts has a huge path up the middle, and he'll take it. And he's still going. Now he goes down at the 7. So a big letdown by the LA defense. And the Eagles now have a goal to go. Jalen underneath hits Danny Lynch, and that will be a touchdown. The first touchdown catch in the career of Danny Lynch. The Eagles, they will go for 2 to try and make it a 1-score game. Hurts to the end zone. He'll hook up with Dallas Goedert for the 2-point conversion. And we do have ourselves a 1-score game. LA trying to make it a two-score game again. Rosen is going to be hit, the ball's out. It gets kicked around, and LA will somehow be able to keep possession. How in the world did the Eagles not recover that? On third down, LA will call a screen. Rodriguez bounces it outside and will get the first down. A lucky break there for the Rams to recover their own fumble, and they get a first down on the screen as Gibson runs into a wall, and down he goes in the backfield. Second and 13. They'll flip it ahead to Holcomb, who has some blockers and can't get the one he needs there from Rodriguez, but Holcomb does get a first down. LA is up at the 30 of Philadelphia. Ben Portis is going to keep it on a read option. He is going to get a first down and take the Rams inside the red zone. A gain of 17 for the backup quarterback. Rosen back in the game as the Rams are at the 11. Rodriguez up the middle is down at the 7 to bring up 3rd and 4. The Rams stay under center. It is a fake to Rodriguez. A pass on the move to O.J. Howard. He'll make the catch, but he could not stay in bounds. So LA on 4th and 3 is just going to line it for a field goal attempt. The kick from Tanner Brown is good, and they do make this a two-score lead again. The Eagles trail by 11 with about 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Devonta Smith will begin this Philadelphia drive with a catch down the field. He's down at the 36-yard line. For Devonta Smith, he's got 5 catches and 83 yards on those catches. Today, he'll make another catch here and pick up 7 yards on that one, which gives him an even 90 receiving yards today. Third down. A toss left side to Lynch. He gets away from McCollum, but he can't get away from Devin White and Lonnie Culliver. That'll bring up 4th and 4. The Eagles, they have to go for it. They are down by 2 scores. Hurts wants A.J. Brown deep over the middle, and he can't bring it in. Jason Tim with his second, who had an interception earlier, breaks up the pass, and it'll be a turnover on downs. What a play from Jason Tim with his second, who has had his hands all over this game. The Rams have a chance to run this one out. Portis in the game at quarterback. Will keep it on a read option and slide down inside the 30 with a first down. A handoff to Gibson on 1st and 10, and he's going to break a few tackles, getting himself a first down, and he goes down to the 16. Now under 2 minutes to go. The Eagles down to their last timeout. Rodriguez gets a toss left side on 3rd and 7, and he's going to somehow get by Kirby Joseph, stay in bounds, and that will do it. He gets the first down, and the Rams will get the win. And the final score will be 29-18. The Rams end up kneeling it out and winning this NFC Championship Game rematch over the Eagles. It was a toughly fought game. I thought that the defenses both did really well on this one. We held Jalen Hurts under a 50% completion percentage, picked him off a few times, and forced a lot of drops. 4 for A.J. Brown and 4 for Javier Felder, who was actually the Eagles' leading receiver on the season coming into this game. Addison Caver, Jason Taylor II, they both stepped up and got interceptions today. Josh Rosen threw 3 touchdowns. You love seeing that. The offensive line, they didn't do great, but we hit some big plays. Cooper Kupp, 152 receiving yards, and he made a lot of big plays today. Antonio Gibson led the way on the ground. We ended up accomplishing our goal of running for over 150 yards, so the entire offensive line will have a good boost for our next game. Also, we shut down the running ability of Jalen Hurts, so our entire defense gets some extra XP, and Addison Caver will have his X-Factor ability active for our entire next game. We have a lot of upgrades to get through. Cooper Kupp getting the first one, pretty fitting. He had a monster game and has had a great season for us, and has had a great career. Keenan Russell, hoping that he can start to make some plays for us soon. He has not really done a ton this season, but we've gotten some good play out of our other 2 tight ends in O.J. Howard and, of course, Michael Kirkpatrick. Bobby Brown III, he had a down year last year, but this year I think he's kind of playing between what he did in year number 1 of our franchise and last year. It's been pretty good from him. Kobe Turner, he seems to be a guy that always steps up in big moments, especially against the 49ers. Today, he broke up a pass at the line of scrimmage, and the Eagles had to find a way on 4th down after that. Chris Stanley, not getting a lot of playing time yet, but down the line he will. He actually earned himself 2 upgrades today. His second one, he gets a +4 boost to his awareness. Benji Shepard and Ronnie Perkins are the only two backup edge rushers that we have used this season. We do have another one on the roster in Michael Hoyt, but he's just not as young as Ronnie Perkins or Benji Shepard, and I think Ronnie Perkins and Benji Shepard are just better at being edge rushers than Michael Hoyt. Now, I'm not going to be releasing Hoyt because I think he is a solid backup at multiple positions. He could be a backup edge rusher for us if we need him there, or we could kick him inside, and he could even play a bit of interior defensive line. Not necessarily as a nose tackle in the 3-4 when we need 3 interior defensive linemen on the field, but he could play right end or left end in the 3-4. Andrew Booth Jr., haven't really seen a ton of him in his first season as a Ram. Jason Taylor II, we'll talk some more about him here in a bit. He ends up getting a bunch of stuff here, 2 to his awareness, 1 to his man coverage. Jordan Fuller, the last upgrade we have, will end up going hybrid, and he'll get 2 to his man and 3 to his zone, so a good upgrade for him. Cooper Kupp may now be 33 years old, but despite that, he is having one of the better years of his career. Now, it's definitely not the best year of his career, but it is the best year we have seen out of him in this franchise, at least up until this point. We still have some games to go, and he's playing great. I hope he's able to keep it up. Jason Taylor II, he is set to be a free agent at the end of the season, and you could tell he's playing like a man on a mission. He wants to earn himself a big contract. He got his first interception in a few seasons, and he's already deflected more passes this year than he had last year. So big things coming hopefully from him as we continue to move through this season. Montel Rodriguez, he will be out next week with an ACL sprain, which will leave us with only one true backup running back in Tremaine Barden, who has not really seen the field a ton this year, unless it's been in mop-up duty in a blowout victory for us. Keenan Russell, you may have been thinking we could use him as a backup running back. Well, unfortunately, he is also going to be out. He will miss with a quad strain, so that is going to leave us with only 2 tight ends available to use and 2 running backs to use. We'll be a bit thin at those 2 positions. Stephon Gilmore, he is going to miss next week's game as well. He'll be out with a quad strain, and that will force us to put Andrew Booth Jr. on the field, whether we want to or not. I don't think he's got bad ratings. I am a bit concerned if we do put him in zone coverage, but we'll give him a chance out there. I mean, we are dealing with a ton of injuries. If we could just make it through our next game, though, a lot of these guys are going to be back, and we'll have a lot more depth. Our next game will be against the Bears, who do not have Caleb Williams here in our franchise. It is still Justin Fields as their quarterback. They began the year by going 5-0 under him, but have since then lost 3 in a row. We'll see if we can make it 4 losses in a row for them and 2 straight wins for us. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.